Now, it might not look like it, but behind me is actually the all-new second generation Mercedes-AMG GT Coupe, and is now available here in Malaysia in this single GT63 variant. Here are the 5 things that you need to know about it. Now, even though this car really looks a lot like its predecessor, underneath the bodywork is actually completely different, and that is because this is actually based on the new MSA platform that also underpins the SL Roadster. Now, that is why this car, in terms of profile, it looks largely the same, but dimensions-wise, it's actually changed by quite a bit. Now, this car is actually 180mm longer than before with a 70mm longer wheelbase. It's also 45mm wider and 66mm taller than before. Oh, and it's also some 200 plus kilograms heavier. Now, in terms of design differences, you now get a much larger grille up in front, almost like what you get in the Black series from before. And bukan indak is the new headlights that is a lot slicker and slimmer from before, featuring this new 3-dot light signature that is also mirrored onto the tail lights. Here in Malaysia, the GT63 comes as standard with the aerodynamics package, which also includes this carbon fiber spoiler. And as usual, down there you also get a massive diffuser element with 4 tailpipe exits beside it. But if you actually look a little bit closer, these tailpipe exits are not actually real. But at least you do get a lot of carbon fiber all around the exterior, including here on the bumper as well as on the wing mirrors. And this car also comes as standard with 21-inch forged wheels. Now, this is the same hand-built 4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine from before, but here built by a certain David Neves. But this here actually has been uprated to now make 585 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque. And yes, 800 Nm is the same as the Black series from before, and that is partly why this car here also has the same 0 to 100 times at 3.2 seconds, and it'll go all the way up to 315 km per hour flat out. Now, the other part is that this car now gets the 4MATIC Plus fully variable all-wheel drive system to give you the extra traction that you need. Now, this system is primarily rear-wheel drive, but it's able to send up to 50% of the power to the front wheels, and then it'll further split left and right depending on where you need the power. The British performance is helped by the adaptive dampers, active roll stabilization, and rear axle steering for improved handling. There's also the dual circuit hydraulic brakes to make sure you can still stop the nearly 2-ton sports car. Aerodynamics is also one of the main focus of the AMG GT, and on the GT63, not only do you get the aggressive carbon fiber spoiler at the back, there's also a 2-part air panel system underneath the front lip that helps create a venturi effect, sucking the car down onto the ground. There are also additional vents in the front bumper to channel air for cooling and aerodynamic purposes, but for whatever reason, there are still fake vents around the car. Now, since this car is based on the same chassis as the SL Roadster, the entire cabin here is pretty much identical to the SL. That includes the overall dashboard layout as well as this center console here, which is apparently inspired by the NACA duck. And in the same theme, the instrument cluster here is also wrapped inside this binnacle that is supposedly aeronautical inspired as well. This screen here measures 11.9 inches and is running on the latest MBUX system, and of course, being an AMG, there's also some AMG exclusive displays as well as the AMG track pace system. This steering wheel is also exclusive to AMG with some microfiber wrapping as well as carbon fiber on top and at the bottom. And of course, the most important part of any AMG is this control screens and dials over here to control all of your AMG specific settings. Now, Mercedes actually calls this car a 2+2, but really there's so little space back there that I'm not even gonna try to sit in it. That space probably good enough for just extra storage. On that topic, the AMG GT63 actually has quite a sizable boot space for a sports car with 321 litres of space and a very usable cargo area design. And if you need to go on golfing trips, the rear seats can also be folded down for more vertical room. The Mercedes-AMG GT63 is here in Malaysia starting from 1.9 million ringgit. Now, if you need more information on this blazing hot sports car, do log on to AutoBuzz.my.